Hello Olaketa and welcome to the OFC home of football, Te Kahu o Kiwa in Auckland, New Zealand for the official draw for the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 qualifying. My name is Matthew Manukuo and I'm joined today by OFC Women's Football Manager Ashley Walsh, who will conduct today's draw. Ashley, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Matthew, for having me. I'm really looking forward to today's draw.
The qualifying tournament for this year's OFC Under-16 Women's Championship will be held in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea from the 18th to the 24th of April, with 3 teams participating in a single group. The 3 nations competing are American Samoa, Cook Islands and Papua New Guinea. Today's draw will determine the match schedule for the tournament, with 3 match days played in a single round-robin format. The team that finishes first after all 3 match days will qualify for the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 to be held in the Solomon Islands from the 6th to the 19th of September. The 3 teams will be drawn from a single pot, taking their place sequentially in the group in the order they are drawn. Thus, the first team drawn will take position 1, the second team drawn to position 2, and so on until all teams are drawn from the pot. I will now ask Ashley to draw the first team.
American Samoa.
American Samoa made history in last year's edition, qualifying for the championship stage for the first time.
Cook Islands.
Cook Islands competed in last year's qualifying stage tournament for the first time.
Papua New Guinea.
And Papua New Guinea, who host this year's edition of the qualifying tournament. Thank you, Ashley. To confirm, the order of the teams drawn is as follows. Number 1, American Samoa. Number 2, Cook Islands. And number 3, Papua New Guinea. The OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 qualifying will kick off on April 18th, with the winner advancing to the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 in the Solomon Islands in September. Thank you too much to Ashley and thank you too much for joining us today, and we wish the best of luck to the participating teams. Stay tuned for the official draw of the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 up next. Hello Olaketa and welcome back to the OFC home of football, Te Kahu o Kiwa in Auckland, New Zealand for the official draw for the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026. My name is Matthew Manukuo and I'm joined today by OFC Women's Football Manager Ashley Walsh, who will conduct the draw. Ashley, thank you for joining us today. What an exciting time for young footballers across the region.
Thank you, Matthew, for having me. Yes, it is a really exciting time for our under-16 girls who are looking to qualify for a FIFA Women's World Cup at the under-17 level. This is the start of their journey for many of them, representing their country on the world stage. But yeah, first up is the Oceania Women's Under-16 Championship, and we're really looking forward to seeing these young girls get out there and fight for that position at the FIFA Women's Under-16 World Cup.
The tournament will be held in Honiara, Solomon Islands from the 6th to the 19th of September, with 8 teams participating in 2 groups. The 8 sides competing are Fiji, New Zealand, New Caledonia, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Tahiti, Tonga, and the winner of the qualifying tournament in April. Today's draw will determine the match schedule for the tournament, with 6 match days played in a single round-robin format. The seeding for the draw shall be based on the final ranking of the teams from the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2025, with teams drawn from 3 pots. Pot 1 will include New Zealand and Samoa. Pot 2 has New Caledonia, Solomon Islands, Tonga and Fiji. Pot 3 includes Tahiti and the winner of the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship qualifying. The draw shall be conducted so that each group shall be comprised of 1 of the teams from Pot 1, and 2 of the teams from Pot 2, and 3 1 of the teams from Pot 3. The draw will begin with Pot 3, and the balls in Pot 3 will be emptied completely before moving on to Pot 2 and Pot 1. Teams drawn from each pot will be allocated to the group sequentially, firstly to A, then B. Thus, the first team drawn will be placed in Group A, the next team drawn in Group B, and so on until all the pots are emptied. The position that each team occupies in a group will be determined based on the pot from which it is drawn. Thus, teams from Pot 3 will go to position 4, teams from Pot 2 will occupy positions 2 and 3 in sequential group order, 2 then 3, and the teams from Pot 1 will go to position 1. And now I will now ask Ashley to draw the first team.
The qualifying winner.
The qualifying winner will be decided in the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship qualifying.
Tahiti.
Tahiti will look to advance past the group stage for the first time.
Solomon Islands.
Solomon Islands made history in 2025 by qualifying for the semi-finals in the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship and are hosting this year's tournament.
Tonga.
Tonga have made history in the past by qualifying for the semi-finals and will look to repeat that success.
Fiji.
Fiji qualified for the final in 2023.
New Caledonia.
New Caledonia reached the final of the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship last year.
New Zealand.
New Zealand, the defending champions, have won the last 7 editions of the OFC Under-16 Women's Championship.
Samoa.
In Samoa, who have made history by qualifying for the first time the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, featuring in last year's edition. Thank you, Ashley. Now, to confirm, the order of the teams drawn is as follows. Group A, New Zealand, Solomon Islands, Fiji, and the qualifying winner. In Group B, Samoa, Tonga, New Caledonia, and Tahiti. The OFC Under-16 Women's Championship 2026 will kick off on September 6th, with the winner and the runner-up advancing to the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2027. Thank you too much to Ashley, and thank you too much for joining us today, and we wish the best of luck to the participating teams.